Hi everyone, today I wanted to show you the latest offering from my range of card kits, and this one is using the Stampin' Up Under My Umbrella bundle, which consists of a stamp set, really cute images, really easy to colour, nice big spaces, really simple lines for fussy cutting as well, really sweet sentiment. So it's a lovely stamp set, and the bundle consists of that and a punch, which will cut out the open umbrella shape, the sort of semi-closed umbrella shape, and the umbrella handle. And the card that I thought we could make today is this one. Quite simple, and what I've done is I've actually used DSP for the umbrella and the boots, which is a great thing to do if you're not confident in your colouring. I've got everything we need over here. We can make a start. We have a Whisper White thick card base. Fold and burnish that. The size of this is 21 centimeters by 14.9 centimeters, and it's scored at 10.5 centimeters on the long edge. Next, I've got this layer here that you can see, and that is actually 10 centimeters by 14.4 centimeters, and I've embossed that with the upcoming Ornate Floral embossing folder, and that will be available from April 1st. It's a lovely detailed embossing folder, as you can see. Really nice small flowers and foliage imagery on there. And what we need to do with that bit is attach some of the Whisper White crinkled seam binding ribbon. And the way I normally do this is by using tear and tape on the back of my layer. I'll show you how I normally do it. I pop a piece of tear and tape either side at about the height that I want my ribbon to be. And then if we take off the backing, which is obviously, there we go. Whew. I was going to say easier said than done. I think probably still was easier said than done. And I use my grid paper just to line up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the ends at 1 centimetre down from the top of the layer, just using my grid paper lines. Okay, pulled relatively tight across there, but not enough to kind of bend your card. Once you've done that, you can attach it to your card base, and I'm just using multi-purpose liquid glue to do that. You'll have slightly less opportunity for wiggle because of the tape on the back, so try and get that lined up straight away if you can. And then I've got a smaller length of the Whisper White crinkled seam binding ribbon, and I'm just gonna thread that underneath. And tie that off. And then just using some snips, just cut the ends off at a nice angle. Just give that a bit of a pull to make sure that it's going to be staying in place. Then, as you can see on the original card, I've got this rectangle of Whisper White, which is cut out using one of the Stitched So Sweetly dies. Like that. And onto that I've got my boots and my umbrella. And I've already stamped and fussy cut the boots just to save time, because you don't want to watch me doing that. And the umbrella, hope you can just see that I've stamped onto the DSP there. So trying to line that up is a little more difficult to line it up on the DSP than on this plain paper, but and to stamp the handle of the umbrella, what I did was I placed my boots and my umbrella kind of approximately where I wanted them, and then just with a pencil kind of mark the 2 points that you want the handle to go between. And I've used basic grey for the handle. Obviously any of the greys that you've got, or Memento, depending on which DSP you're using, you can decide what colour you want the handle to be. Okay, and then once you've done that, a little bit of multi-purpose liquid glue onto the boots. Place the boots so that the handle looks like it's going inside. And with the umbrella, try to line up the little notch at the top of your umbrella at the angle it would kind of continue up the handle there. So there's that piece, and I'm going to adhere that with Stampin' Dimensionals. Okay, so just removing the backs of the dimensionals. Almost there. And I've placed that so it overlaps the ribbon at the top. And then the final touch is the sentiment onto a small scrap of Whisper White. Again, I'm using basic grey, so a few taps. Stamp the sentiment, and I've used a smaller one of the Stitched So Sweetly dies. Here's one I made a minute ago. And again, I'm going to just attach that with dimensionals. Last one. Lining it up. And there we have our finished card. As I mentioned, this is going to be the next offering for my card kits. And the kit will contain the cardstock, the ribbon, and a little strip of the DSP. All that you'll need to be able to complete the card is the Under My Umbrella bundle. If you've only got the stamp set and you're happy to fussy cut the umbrella as well as the boots, then that will be sufficient. And then ideally a grey and a black ink. I've used Basic Grey and Memento Tuxedo Black, and you'll be able to complete the card. If you don't have the stamp set, you can go to my blog, which is papercraftlife.com/blog, and if you find this card, you'll find the links to the products that I've used, so anything that you don't have you can purchase there. And you can also find the card kits. If you go to my home page, one of the menu options is buy PDF tutorials and card kits, and you'll find it under there. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you like the card, and I'd love you to have a go yourself. So get hold of a kit, and then once you've made it, I would love to see your version of the card. Okay, hope to see you soon. Bye.